So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to session 25 of the Swim England East Region Long Course Championships. Introducing your technical director for this session, Jane Howell. Your referees at poolside are Mr. Stuart Murray and Jane O'Brien. Your AOE referee is Paul Kendall. And your starter for this session is Ian Liversedge. Best of luck to all competitors. This is event 821, the open male 11 to 14 years, 400 metres freestyle. Heat 1 of 8. Over to you, referee. Here we are with the first heat. A long swim for these young men. In lane number 1 is Clark Miante from Putteridge to Oscar Langston, Epping Forest. Bobby Mercer goes in 3 for Harlow Penguins. In 4 is Taras Boyka from Epping Forest. 5, Leo Sims from Hatfield. Milo Malloy from St Albans in lane number 6 with Benjamin Piscopo from City of Peterborough in 7. So Milo in front of Benjamin and Oscar through the first 50. Quite a rapid start from all the swimmers in this. Entry times all around the same, 5:36 out to 5:39. So I'm expecting this one to be quite competitive. Different race strategies may play out, with some going out harder and others saving it for the latter part of this. So into the 100-metre turn. Milo Malloy still holds the lead. He turns there first in front of Oscar Langston. Benjamin Piscopo turning in third, but our top 5 all separated by just 1 second. Coaches already waving on their swimmers at poolside. Ages of this, we've got some 11 and 12-year-old swimmers. No finals for this, so it's all on the heats. (150 metres done pretty much as one for the field here. Just 5 metres separating first, which is still Milo, all the way through to our last swimmer, which is Clark. Oscar turns second, Leo turning in third. Great test of the stamina of these swimmers. Coaches will be looking to see what the technique looks like as the race progresses and whether or not they hold their underwaters throughout the entirety of this. Change in the lead for the first time though, as Oscar over in 2 turns first. Only just in front of Leo Sims, with Milo slipping there into third. So Leo the bigger mover through that. Still only 5 seconds separating all the swimmers in this one. always deceptive when the entry times are short course, so we will see whether or not any of our swimmers get close to those times in the long course pool. No walls to push against here. So here we go, 250 metre mark. Oscar leads in front of Leo. Taras Boyka on the move through the field as well, as still not a lot separating all of these swimmers. We have pretty much 5 in a line across the pool as they're going to approach 100 metres to go. Still leading, looking along the line as he does, Oscar over there. His teammate now moving into second. Leo Sims still third. Bragging rights up for this one as well between the Epping Forest swimmers. Bobby Mercer making a move in lane number 3. Does not want to miss out on this. Neither does lane number 6. That's Milo Malloy. Little bit of a gap forming now between the latter two, but still 5 pushing on as they approach the final turn. Into the wall, the 2 Epping Forest swimmers first to turn. Oscar Langton just in front of Taras Boyka, Leo Sims, Bobby Mercer, Milo Malloy. 5 swimmers in front of the rest, 3 seconds between all of those as they kick for home. Who has the most down this final length? It looks like it's Taras in the 11-year-old category who has judged this one to perfection. He is coming into the lead when it counts, approaching those flags. Going to be inside his entry time, taking this heat. Taras Boyka, second, Oscar Langston. Rounding off the top 3, Bobby Mercer. Over on the far side, not too much further for another of 11-year-old, that's Clark. He'll have a go at this again next year, no doubt. Into the wall he comes, rounding off the first heat. Heat 2 of 8, referee. In the second heat, lane 1 from Thurrock is Lucas Ward. 2, Elijah Wilson from Team Ipswich. In 3, Casper Whittaker from Biggleswade. 4 and 5, both from Hatfield. That's George Sims in 4. 5 is Todd Lung. Lane 6, Jack Monday, Team Ipswich. Hugo Koyanagi from City or St Albans in 7. In lane 8 is Aaron Rawnsley from Harpenden. The 2 pink hats from Hatfield in the middle lanes. Pushing on. George, another 11-year-old swimmer. Pink hat, pink shorts. Colour coordinated in the middle gold lane. He is beginning to pull away from the others. Let's see how this unfolds over the next 6.5 lengths. So it is still George turning first in front of Todd and Casper. The race for third with Elijah over the far side is going really well as well. Those 4 beginning to pull away from the rest. A long way to go in this, so. So our youngest and smallest in the middle lane, battling his way into the 150 mark. George Sims turns first on this wall. Second to turn his teammate Todd Long, but Casper Whitaker has closed right in. Slightly better turn though was had by Todd. He looked like he gained the most off that wall. All of our swimmers through the 150 mark. Really is a lonely place over on the far side for Lucas. He has to pace himself with the others alongside him a little bit away. So change at the front here. Still George Sims is going to be leading the way at halfway. Casper second to turn now, moving in front of Todd. Elijah also up in very much contention. Over on this near side though, 3 turn as 1. That's Hugo, Jack and Aaron racing amongst those cells, with our lead 3 looking like they are about to drop Casper. Right, 3 in a line now. Todd looking powerful. He moved from third into first in the 250 mark, in front of Casper and George, just dropping off slightly there. Let's see, with just over 125 meters to go for the leaders, it does look like Todd is powerful at the moment, but this race goes in waves. As hard as he tries, Todd cannot shake off Casper or George into the start end for their final turn. So Todd leads, 100 for him. Casper turns second, George turns third, 100 for the leading 3. On the near side, we still have Jack, Hugo and Aaron pretty much all together. As I change the focus back to the start, looks like George is dropping away slightly from this one. 2 now are clear of the others. Casper Whitaker in 3, Todd Lung in lane 5. Todd still turns, but only just in front. A second advantage over Casper with just 50 more meters to go. George there turning in third, just in front of Elijah. A battle for first, a battle for third, but it does look from here with just 25 more meters to go that it is going to be Todd in lane number 5 who is going to be victorious in this, the second heat of the open male 400 meters freestyle. Under the flags he goes and into the wall, touching in a time of 5:20.63. Second place goes to Casper Whitaker, 5:24.96. And in the battle for third on the touch, it goes to Elijah Wilson, 5:32.07. Focusing our attention just to the far side of the pool. Lucas now with 15 more meters to go for him, under the scrutiny of the judges on the far side, watching as he comes in towards the end and completing heat number 2. Heat 3 of 8 referee. So they are all attacking this one from the start in the third heat. Again, 11 and 12-year-olds in this one. Noah Conroy, Bishop Stortford goes in 1. Jack Lees, Epping Forest in 2. 3 is Ashton Hunter from City of Peterborough. 4, Montgomery Brewster from Watford. 5, Hugo Harley also from Watford. 6 is Ricardo Di Maria from City of Norwich. Lane 7 is Bobby Bennett, Basildon Phoenix, with Adam Thompson from Thurrock going in lane number 8. The 2 Watford swimmers spearheading their way down the first 100. Montgomery Brewster, a name I've announced several times over the last couple of weekends, been very active over this championships. He turns second though, just behind Hugo Harley, his teammate. Ricardo Di Maria from City of Norwich knows this pool very well. He turns there in third. I find it fascinating watching the different techniques and stroke rates here. Some a lot slower through the arms, giving a lot of legs. Our lead 3 still just away from the others at the 150 mark. 2 Watford swimmers turn as 1. Nothing to choose between those. Ricardo's still up there in third. He has a couple of seconds over Jack, Bobby and Ashton. Entry times in this one, 5:10 upwards. Our fastest entrant is Montgomery in lane number 4. So Montgomery is first to halfway. He turns in front of Hugo. Ricardo there turning in third, a second advantage over Jack. Then comes Bobby, Ashton, Noah and Adam. 7 seconds from first to last at the midway point. So it is still the Watford pair in the middle, leading the way, but Ricardo Di Maria from City of Norwich is looking to close that gap down this 50. Montgomery turning in first, in front of Hugo. Ricardo just over half a second in front of Jack. It does look like off that turn, it's Montgomery who is upping his speed. We are coming into just 100 more meters to go. So Montgomery Brewster first to turn in lane number 4 in front of his teammate Hugo Harley. Third to turn still, Ricardo Di Maria. 2.5 now over Jack Lees. Keeping an eye on Bobby Bennett from Basildon. He looks like he's trying to make an impression on the others. Still Jack Lees over on the far side as well, looking to see if he can get up into that mix for third place. Montgomery has been up in contention from the start. He now turns 50 to go for him. He has 3 seconds over his teammate Hugo Harley. Ricardo Di Maria still holding station in third. A 2.5 over Jack Lee still as they come down this final 50 meters. All of the swimmers progressing nicely. It's Montgomery in the middle lane who will be taking this one. I suspect Hugo will be second. Looking at Bobby Bennett now. He has got the bit between his teeth, trying to catch up on Ricardo Di Maria beside him. Ricardo can see Bobby kicks on as much as he can A fantastic 5:11 there from Montgomery. In second place is Hugo Harley, rounding off the top three. 5:19.30, Ricardo Di Maria. And as Adam comes into the wall, that concludes the third heat. Heat 4, referee. So in the fourth heat, lane number 1, Finley Burford from Basildon Phoenix. 2, Joseph Ems Biggleswade. 3 is Joseph Subber from City of St Albans. Nicholas Mitroy from Thurrock in lane 4. Thomas Martin in 5. And Fletcher Lay Fleury in 6, both from Team Ipswich. Apollo Pop from Chelmsford goes in 7, with Alfie Larum from City of Peterborough in lane number 8. So combination of 11, 12 and 13-year-olds in this one. All flowing through the first 50 really nicely. Nicholas in lane number 4, leading the way at the moment. Alfie in lane 8. Will be turning in second as things stand. So Nicholas into the wall, 100 done for him. Second to turn Alfie, third Thomas. Only 4 seconds split the entirety of this. So the race for second looks really good at the moment. Nicholas is just in front of the others on the turn. He leads in front of Thomas, Fletcher, Alfie, Finley. 1 second separating those 4 swimmers. Nicholas has an entry time of 5:06. 5:10 the slowest entrance in this, so hopefully they can all get close to those and be within a few seconds of each other's. Halfway though, here we go. Nicholas it is who is going to be first to turn. The Team Ipswich pair are next. That's Thomas just in front of Fletcher. Finley, Alfie also over with Apollo. All of our swimmers successfully through the midway point. Has Nicholas gone too fast, too soon? We will see as the remainder of this race pans out. Lane 5, Thomas Mutton is an 11-year-old entrant, so fantastic swimming for someone as young as he in this one, mixing it with the 13-year-olds and not too far off Nicholas who turns there. Fletcher turning in third. Looking over the far side, Finley Burford from Basildon Phoenix as well. He's made a bit of a push down that last 50 into the wall. Is going to be Nicholas who's going to be first to turn with just 100 more meters for him. So Nicholas is away, second to turn. Thomas just in front of Fletcher and Finley, 2 seconds separating second to fourth. Nicholas is leading, but the Ipswich pair are in pursuit. Also still swimming really strongly, Finley Burford, far side. representing Basildon Phoenix. Looking on the near side as well, Alfie Larum progressing through the gears into this one. Is going to be turning first still Nicholas, who is in front. That gap down to 3 seconds. We are looking at the clock. A 5:11 might be enough for the younger swimmers in this one to be in contention to win this event in their age group, subject to confirmation. But it's in the 13-year-old category. Nicholas Mitroy from Thurrock. He takes this one into the wall. He goes. He stops the clock. 5 minutes, 0.91. Taking second in this one, Fletcher Fleury, 5:04. Thomas Mutton, 5:05.28, and I think subject to confirmation that will be good enough for gold within that age group. It looks like it will be a silver for Finley as well, but that's obviously subject to confirmation later. Well done to you all. Heat 5 of 8, referee. Just checking reaction speeds there. So away we go, second time of asking. I'm sure we all appreciate what a fantastic job our starters and our referees have done this weekend. So here we go into this one. We've got in lane number 1, David Petrie from Brentwood. 2 is Adam Hart from Witham Dolphins. Zachary Piscopo from the City of Peterborough in lane number 3. 4 is Byron Miller, Team Ipswich. Next 2, both representing City of Norwich. In 5 is James O'Toole. 6 is Jake Maguire. Lane 7, James Peters from Basildon Phoenix with Noah Buchan, also from City of Norwich in lane number 8. So entry times ranging between 4:59 and 5:05. Nothing separating any of these swimmers as they get through the halfway point in this. It's going to be Adam Hart in lane 2 turning just in front of David Petrie. James O'Toole turning third. 3 seconds between all the swimmers as they get through the first 100. I'm sure we can all appreciate what a fantastic achievement it is to be here swimming in the regional championships, let alone being putting performances down as all the swimmers have done so far today. 150 metres, Adam leads the way. James O'Toole moving up into second, Byron Miller third. Again, still just 4 seconds separate all of the swimmers in this. Much change could take place throughout the remainder of this. All of the swimmers in this are in the same age category. That's the 13-year-old age group. Halfway for our leader, Adam Hart, over in lane number 2. He turns in front of Byron Miller, James O'Toole, David Petrie, Noah Buchan, Jake Maguire, James Peters and Zachary Piscopo. 5 seconds still is all that is between all of these swimmers. That is nothing in the scheme of this race. So here we still have Adam Hart leading the way. Byron and James turning very much together, as they have done throughout. Less than 150 metres to go for everyone. It's Adam who is going against the seeding in lane number 2 over there. We'll have a look at his entry time. 5:02 is Adam's entry time, as he comes into the start end with just 100 more metres to go for him. Byron Miller going to be second to turn, just started to pull away from James O'Toole. Body length down now, so those three have body length over Jake Maguire and James Peters. James Peters, though, in lane 7, looks like he is on the move in this one. That gap that was built up by Adam at the last turn looks like it is decreasing with every arm pull and leg kick from the swimmers in the middle lanes. The fastest in the pool at the moment doesn't look like it's Adam. It looks like it's Byron with just 2 seconds. James and Jake, 2 teammates, turning almost together as well. So let's have a look at this one as they come down the final 50 metres. It's Adam Hart in lane 2 still leading the way. However, Byron Miller is closing all the time. Has he left enough pool, or is it too little too late? Will it be Adam who takes this, or Byron, as they're coming in with 5 metres to go? It is still too close to call. This will go down to the touch, and it is holding on. Adam Hart in lane number 2 takes this one in front of Byron Miller. Rounding off the top 3, Jake Maguire. Heat 6, referee. In Heat 6, lane at number 1 is Ethan Woolsey from St Neot. In 2, Even Emoji from Thurrock. Corbin Gibson from Basildon Phoenix goes in 3, with 4, Isaac Mendham from Chelmsford. Perrin Marr from Hatfield in 5, with 6, Nathan Broadwater, and 7, Ethan Knights, both Team Ipswich. Lane 8, Jacob Wild from Newmarket. Into the first turn. Even leads the way over Nathan, over Corbin. Second between first and last in this one at this moment. Even another swimmer who's had a very, very busy regionals, as has Nathan Broadwater. Names I'm remembering from lots of other races. I'm sure we've got some extremely proud parents of all of our swimmers who are here over these weekends. So now our leader at 100 metres, Perrin Marr, Even Emoji, Nathan Broadwater. They're the top 3. A long way to go in this though. It's good to hear teammates cheering on Nathan Broadwater with his cheerleaders at poolside. Keep it up. $150 now done for Perrin first to turn in front of Even Nathan, Isaac, Ethan, Jacob, Corbin, and the other Ethan. They are all very much still in this race. Isaac Mendham in 4 is our fastest entrant, just ever so slightly faster than Perrin, so we'll see how this goes through the second half. All of our swimmers approaching the 200 metre mark. Still Perrin, who there turns first. Moving through the field now, Isaac Mendham into second, even Emoji turning third, Nathan Broadwater just behind them in fourth, but if you look across the pool, very little to choose between any of these swimmers, with the exception of our leader, Perrin, who now looks like he is increasing his kick and increasing his lead as he does so. So 250 metres completed by nearly all of our swimmers now. Perrin still leads. Isaac and even are also up there in the race for second place. So let's see if anyone can gain on Perrin at all, with 125 metres left for our leader. 13 and 14-year-olds in this one. Seeing what they can do in terms of getting into the medal positions. Perrin from Hatfield first to turn. Isaac Mendham turns second. Even Emoji less than half a second down on him in third. These gaps closing up now. I think Perrin looks like he has enough of an advantage as he comes in towards his very final turn. Isaac Mendham's showing why he is in one of the gold lanes as he now moves into second place. A bit of clear water between him and even over in lane number 2 in the race for second in this heat. 5 seconds, so our leader Perrin Ma from Hatfield has over the others. Look at this race on the near side between Jacob, Ethan and Nathan, looking to see if they can overtake even on the far side here. Here we go, into the wall is going to be our leader and winner of this, Perrin Ma. He takes it in a time of 4:42.60. Second goes to Isaac Mendham, and on the touch, third place goes to Jacob Wild. Heat 7 referee. In heat number 7, lane number 1, Stuart Butler from Dunstable. 2, Oliver Mear from Biggleswade. Janos Sepley goes for Team Ipswich in 3. William Hughes of Basildon Phoenix in lane 4. 5 is George Saunders from Team Luton. Attila Moses from Team Ipswich in lane number 6. Lane 7 is Kai Patel from Thurrock. And Cian Tomley from Putteridge in lane number 8. William turning there first in front of George and Kai. Expecting a bit of a split in this one. Entry time 4:41 for William, out to Cian with a 4:48. Janos is the only 13-year-old in this. The rest are 14. He will be looking to swim his own race in terms of the medals. 100 metres done for William Hughes. George Saunders turns second, Kai Patel in third. 100 metres times are quicker than a number of people can swim the 100, let alone as part of a 400 metre race. Fantastic strength and stamina on display by all. William Hughes through the 150 metres first, just in front of George Saunders and Kai Patel. All of the swimmers through that mark now. Halfway at the next turn for them all. A lovely long strokes on display from a number of these swimmers, looking really fast and really relaxed in doing so. William Hughes it is. He turns in front of George Saunders. Turning third, Janos Sepley. He's moved up from the last turn. Still Kai in lane number 7, very much in the hunt for the third place in this, but 2 away from the rest as they approach the 250 metre mark. William cannot quite shake George off as they have about a body length between them at that turn. Really good to see the underwaters of these young men, nearly all getting past the 5 metre mark before we see them surface. Has William begun to make the decisive move in this one, just over the body length this time as he comes into the wall. Officials watching on as they turn. First 2 are through, William and George. Janos now a clear third place. Let's see who has what left for the final 100 metres. All of our swimmers just under the 100 metres now to go. No finals for these 400s, we'll all be pleased to know. Into the wall, William Hughes going to be first to turn. Couple of body length now. As things stand, he's likely to hold on. 5 metres advantage on the turn there as he surfaces. George turns second, Janos turning in third. Couple of seconds further back is Oliver, then Kai, Stewart, Attila and Kian. So what can we stop the clock on? 4:41 is the entry time for William in the middle there. He looks like he's going to be inside of that as he comes in, stopping the clock in a time of 4:39.63. Second place goes to George Saunders, 4:43.06. And rounding off the top 3 in a 4:47.89 is Janos Sepley. Ladies and gentlemen, we move into our time final, the 8th and final heat. Introducing your swimmers. In lane number 1 is Konstantin Siliafas from Watford. In lane number 2, Chuk Kin Lau of City of St Albans. Lane 3, Kieran Ung from City of Peterborough. Lane 4 is Jacob Bacon, City of Peterborough. In 5, Oliver Fuller, City of Cambridge. Put it together for Charlie Birdsall in lane number 6, City of Peterborough. Lane 7 is Luke Owens from Putteridge. And also from Putteridge, lane number 8, Philip Spalding. Over to you, referee. Correction. Charlie Birdsall from City of Cambridge, not Peterborough. Got excited in the moment, so here we go. Some very fast swimmers on display in the last heat here. So we're looking at a time of around 4:39 or for the 14-year-olds, 4:42 for the 13-year-old in this. So we'll see how this pans out. That's obviously subject to confirmation from our referees and officials. So Jacob Bacon it is. He's had a very busy weekend as well. He is leading the way into the 100-metre mark. Chuck Kin going to be turning second. Oliver there turning in third. All the swimmers in fast order through the first 100 metres. Some really impressive swimming going on here. Jacob Bacon it is, still leading the way as he moves to the halfway. I really enjoy seeing the teammates at poolside cheering on their fellow swimmers. So Jacob Bacon still leading the way. We are in fast order into the halfway point. Jacob Bacon, lane 4, he turns first. Second to turn, Chuk Kin Lau. Kieran and Charlie together with Oliver in that race for third in this heat. Very little to choose between those. Jacob is our fastest entrant. He's about 4 seconds faster than any other entrant in this, but he is building a significant advantage as he moves into the 250 metre mark. Still Chuk Kin who turns second, Charlie turning in third there. Three different clubs represented in those top 3 places. Coaches waving their swimmers on again, eking out every single second that they can out of these swims. Just 100 more metres for Jacob and Chuk. Charlie turning there, he's 3 seconds down on that second place. Kieran, though, looking to see if he can do anything about this in the race for third. Constantine over the other side. He is in the 13-year-old category. He will not be too worried about the 14-year-olds, just trying to do the best he can in his own age group. Jacob Bacon, he turns. He is way in front of the others with the final turn. Chuck, he turns into second place. We are looking at a time of 4:39 for Jacob, subject to confirmation to be the winner of this one. What can he do on that clock? 4:24 he entered with. Going to be just outside of that. But it's Jacob Bacon, lane number 4, I believe, taking gold in the 400 free. It looks like it's going to be a silver to Chuk Kin Lau and a bronze to Charlie Birdsall. Fantastic swimming by all of our competitors. And as Oliver touches the wall, that concludes the 400 metres free.
while we get the boards up, just a reminder that for Shape the Future of Our Sports, we have Values and Vision Roadshows on Wednesday the 22nd of May, Mercury Norwich Hotel in Norwich, and on Wednesday the 5th of June in the Bridge Hotel in Greenford. So please do go along and support a good cause. Event 822, female, 11-14 years, 100 meter backstroke. Heat 1, over to referee. In lane 3, from Norwich Swan, Sky Freeman. Lane 4, Lily Franks from Thurrock. Lane 5, Sophie Peterson from Stevenage. And lane 6, Talia Sunshine from Dunmo, Atlantis. All these girls are in the 12-year category, so they'll be looking to get good times for that finals later on this afternoon, which I'm sure most of you are really excited about. It's going to be absolutely enthralling, like we had yesterday and the whole entire weekend last week as well. So all your support is needed for a great afternoon. But coming back to the race, Talia Sunshine in the lead, Scar Freeman second place with Sophia Peterson in third place, Lily Franks in fourth place. Those four, and then coming up now to the last 25 meters now, and it's really close there between Sky Freeman and Talia Sunshine. Also looking strong as well as Sophie Peterson as well, coming up strongly. Sky Freeman, though, really racing now between her and Talia Sunshine. Talia Sunshine just in the lead slightly, with Sky Freeman really upping her revs, coming into the last 10 meters now. And it's going to be really close here between Sky Freeman and Talia Sunshine. Coming into the last bit now, and it looks really, really close. Whoa, what a finish that was. Talia Sunshine gets first place, second place goes to Sky Freeman, and third place goes to Sophie Peterson. Heat 2, over to referee. All right, heat 2 of 9. In lane 1, Angela Pavana from Potter's Bar. Lane 2, Isabel Baisley from Newhall School. Lane 3, Layla Drake from Norwich Swan. Lane 4, Lisa Jennings from Biggleswade. Lane 5, Sophie Harvey from Cedar Cambridge. Lane 6, Meadowland from Southend. Lane 7, Charlotte Stocks from Linslade. And lane 8, Tina Sinapova from Thetford. So a really good start there from Tina Sinapova in lane 8, so she's coming into the lead. Second place at the moment is Charlotte Stocks. Third place is literally neck and neck though. Angela Pavana in third, Lisa Jennings, Isabel Baisley, Sophie Harvey in that order as they're coming through to the last 50 meters now. And Tina Sinapova hanging on nicely in this race, really doing well, coming into the last 25 meters with a good body length of a lead. Just behind her though, really coming in strongly though, is Charlotte Stocks. Also looking good as well is currently Elisa Jennings, but look at lane 1 though, which is Angela Pavana. Angela Pavana really doing well for that third place. Currently coming into the last 5 meters now, Tina Sinapova wins the race. Second place, really close there between Elisa Jennings in second and Charlotte Stocks in third. Heat 3, over to you, referee. All right, lane 1, Taylor Goodswin from Disotters. Lane 2, Matilda Sharp from City of Norwich. Lane 3, Polly Anderson from West Norfolk. Lane 4, Sophie Beckerleg from Chelmsford. Lane 5, Eva Jackson from Flitwick. Lane 6, Amelia Butt from Deben. Lane 7, Ismi Huey from Watford. And Lane 8, Zoe Thompson from City of Ely. I have to admit, you spectators have been absolutely brilliant at the moment. There's hardly anybody on their phones. It is that epic at the moment. Great viewing at the moment, which is, you can see the entertainment that these swimmers are bringing. What great racing they are. First place currently is Sophie Beckerleg with a great 50 metres. Second leg, Matilda Sharp, Eva Jackson, Taylor Goodswin. 1, 2, 3, and 4 as they're coming through to the last 50 metres now, and all of a sudden Matilda Sharp really pushing through now strongly. Can she catch up with Sophie Beckerleg coming up to the 25 metre mark? It is neck and neck now between Matilda Sharp and Sophie Beckerleg. Really going to be close. Also lane 1 doing brilliantly well, which is Taylor Goodswin. But look at this race here from Matilda Sharp with a great 50 metre last thing. She's coming into the front now ahead of Sophie Beckerleg. It's going to be Matilda Sharp. It's going to be Matilda Sharp with the first place. Second place, a great swim there from Sophie Beckerleg. And third place, really epic finish there from Taylor Goodswin. Heat 4 of 9, over to you, referee. Right, in lane 1, Valeria Soda-Tahina from West Norfolk. Lane 2, India Clement from West Suffolk. Lane 3, Mia Wilson from Basildon Phoenix. Lane 4, Alexa Ramirez from Basildon Phoenix. Lane 5, Megan Randall from Royston. Lane 6, Sophie Knight from Hadley. Lane 7, Lily Chappell from Royston. Lane 8, Grace Manning from Basildon Phoenix. While we're on the subject of spectators, just a reminder for your family members, if they want to watch the races, it is live on the YouTube channel, Swim England East Region. It's a great watch. First place currently, Valeria Solotina. Second place, Mia Wilson, Alexa Ramirez, Grace Manning. Also in fourth place, coming up to the end here, and a really good swim here from Valeria Solotina. Second place, though, is Mia Wilson, really pushing her towards that first place, but a great swim here from Valeria. So third place is where this race is at the moment. Lane 8, though, sneaking up very gracefully. It is Grace Manning, who's doing really well in third place currently. Looking really close now. Look at Mia Wilson all of a sudden. Mia Wilson's caught up to Valeria Solotina. So is also Grace Manning. It's going to be really close towards the end. Who's going to win it? Wow, that was close. By 700th of a second is Mia Wilson. A great finish from her. Valeria Solotina in second. And third place, a great swim there from Grace Manning. Heat 5, over to referee. In lane 1, America Alpha from Basildon Phoenix. Lane 2, Amelia Armstrong from Stowmarket. Lane 3, Annika Muller from City of Norwich. Lane 4, Lois Fields from Bishop Stortford. Lane 5, Curious Wolf from CDO Cambridge. Lane 6, Alison Liu from Watford. Lane 7, Olivia Wicks from Norwich Swan. Lane 8, Matilda Stokes from CDO Peterborough. A really good start there from Olivia Wicks in lane 7 at the moment, doing really well. It's going to be coming close. Olivia Wicks currently in the lead as she comes to the turn. In first place, second place, really close though. Alison Liu, Lois Field, and Annika Muller, Carice Wall, Amelia Armstrong, all in that order, underneath the 38-second mark into the last 50 meters. This is going to be really close. Can Olivia Wicks hold on to this lead coming into the last 25 meters? She's doing really well at the moment, but look ahead here because currently looking strong at the moment is lane 4. Lane 4 looking really good. It's Lois Fields as well as also Annika Muller in lane 3 as well. But Olivia Wicks doing a great swim here. She's coming to the last 5 meters with a body length ahead. There's no question about it. It looks like it's going to be first place goes to Olivia Wicks, second place goes to Carice Wall, and third place goes to Annika Muller. Fantastic swimming, girls. Heat 6, over to referee. All right, Heat 6, Lane 1, we've got Amy Saunders from Dunstable. Lane 2, Layla Jennings from Holstead. Lane 3, Charlotte Stewart from City of St Albans. Lane 4, Molly Greatbatch from Bishop Stortford. Lane 5, Ava Sims from Chelmsford. Lane 6, Caitlin Stockwell from City of Cambridge. Lane 7, Anna Zipisetskaya from St Albans. And Lane 8, Heidi King from Hemel Hempstead. Really good start there in lane 1 from Amy Saunders as she comes into the lead. Great start from her. Second place really close though with Anna, Layla and Hardy King. Caitlin Stockwell just behind them, also underneath the Molly Greatbatch, really close up. All these swimmers are neck and neck at the moment. What a swim here from Amy Saunders. She's really pushing away from the rest of the pack. But second place is looking really close. Lane 7 and lane 6 at the moment doing really well, which is Caitlin Stockwell and Anna Sippy Setskaya as they're coming through the last 15 meters now, and a great swimming from Amy Saunders. No question about it, she's going to get first place, but second place is where this race is at the moment. Hardy King all of a sudden coming through. Anna Caitlin really going to be close, but first place goes to Amy Saunders, second place goes to Anna Zapi Setskaya, and third place goes to Caitlin Stockwell. Heat 7, over to referee. All right, Heat 7 of 9. In lane 1, we've got Lola Mitchelson from Thetford. Lane 2, Gigi Robercheck-Smith. Lane 3 from City of St Albans. Lane 4, Tia Samet from Bedford. Lane 4 is Ellie Warrenop from Basel and Phoenix. Lane 5, Lily Steele from Team Mistress. Lane 6, Jessica Pugh from Norwich Swan. Lane 7, Nicole Penalty from Team Ipswich. And Lane 8, Emily Calvert from Team Luton. Coming up into the halfway stage, there's neck and neck here between three swimmers. going to be close. Lily Steele first, Ellie Bath wearing up in second, Tia Samet in third with Jessica Pugh in fourth. Underneath the 35-second mark, coming into the last 50 meters now, and it's really epic here between both Tia Samet and Ellie as they're coming through. Also looking strong as well in lane 5 as well, which is Lily Steele coming through now to the last 15 meters now, and it's looking really like Ellie is coming through really strongly. So is also Tia Samet, but also looking good as well in lane 5. This Lily Steele, though, is going to be really close towards the end, but I think Ellie's going to get first place. Second place goes to Lily Steele, and third place goes to Tia Samet. Right, before we go ahead with the next heat, just the results on the open male 11-14 years 400 meter freestyle. So a big round of applause to our bronze, silver and gold medal winners for the 11-12 year category. And bronze medal is Alfie Lorem. Silver medal, Finley Burford. And winning the gold is Thomas Mutton for the 13 years. Bronze medal goes to Janos Chapeli. Silver medal goes to Isaac Mendham, and Paramar gets the gold. The 14-year category, we got bronze medal going to Charlie Birdsall, silver medal going to Chake King Lau, and first place with gold is Jacob Bacon. Heat 8, over to you, referee. All right, heat 8 of 9 in lane 1. We've got Charlotte Belcher from Bedford. Lane 2, Kitsy Lamb from City of Peterborough. And lane 3, Mia Nelson from Cheshire. Lane 4, Lois Smith from Basildon Phoenix. Lane 5, Alexander Nerney from Hatfield. Lane 6, Cassandra Pereira from Hatfield. Lane 7, Bella Ringwood from West Norfolk. Lane 8, Lexi Sandyford from Team Luton. All right, back into the race here, and what a great swim here from Lois Smith here, leading the race with a lovely swim. Second place, though, really going fast here, though, is Alexandra Nerney trying to catch up to Lois Smith. Lois Smith doing really great show for the last 5 minutes. There's no question of mine. She's going to win this race comfortably. It's going to be first place going to Lois Smith, second place going to Alexandra Nerney, and third place going to Mia Nelson. Last heat, heat 9. Over to you, referee. In lane 1, from Basildon Phoenix, Emily Grace Bentley. Lane 2, from City of Norwich, Esme Langley. Lane 3, Emma Cushion from City of Peterborough. Lane 4, Erin Barber from Newmarket. Lane 5, Jasmine Hall from Basildon Phoenix. Lane 6, Abigail Davis from Bedford. Lane 7, Evie Butterworth from Tring. And lane 8, Eva May Bowie from Bedford. Really good start there from lane 1. At the moment, looking absolutely brilliant. So there's also lane 4 as well as a turn. It is currently Emily Grace Bentley in front, Erin Barber in second, Jasmine Horn third, underneath 34 seconds as they're coming to the last 50 meters now. And really looking good here is Emily Grace Bentley in lane 1. Also lane 4 as well, which is Erin Barber. Really going to be strong here. Coming up strongly though in lane 5 though. It's currently Jasmine Hall doing really well. Jasmine Hall coming up too as well. But what a finishing here from Erin Barber now. She pulls ahead. Erin Barber now coming for first place. Jasmine Hall in second place at the moment. Who's going to finish it? It's going to be Erin Barber gets first place, Jasmine Hall in second place, and third place goes to Emily Grace Bentley. Now, before we go to the next event, I just need to read a statement that's been given to me from the technical director. Please be advised that event 814, the female 10 to 14 years 50-meter butterfly results are provisional. Revised results are now published and displayed at the back of the spectator gallery. So just to let you guys know.
This is event 823, the open male 11 to 14 years, 100 meters freestyle, heat 1 of 9, referee. In the first heat, lane 1, Adam Thompson from Thurrock, 2, Cuba Boycott from Team Ipswich, Jake Nell from Tring in 3, Noah Conroy from Bishop Stortford in lane 4. 5 is Leo Sims from Hatfield with Milo Malloy, City of St Albans in 6. Bobby Mercer from Harlow goes in lane number 7. All approaching the halfway point already. First into the wall, lane number 3, Jake Nell in front of Kua and Milo. Very little to choose between the top 4 in this, so just a second as they all head back as one down this final length. Who has the most left in the sprint finish? It still looks like Jake Nell is swimming really strongly over on the far side, but Kuba is not given up on this one either. It is now Kuba who leads under the flags. He's going to come into all. His entry time 1:11.87. Let's see how he stops the clock. It is going to be 1:11.01. Second, Jake Nell 1:12.38, and third 1:12.88 for Milo Malloy. Heat 2, referee. Lane 1 is Charles Hodgson, City of St Albans. 2, Hardy Shipton, Hatfield. 3, Mikolaj Jagodzinski from Runnymede. Alexander Holmes from City of Cambridge in 4 with 5, Rafe Lawson, Berkhamsted. 6 is Jack Lees, Epping Forest with Reuben Giles, Stowmarket in lane number 7. Lane 8 is Brandon Wilkes of Bradford. Look at this, all as one as they approach the midway point in this. Less than a second separate them on entry time, and less than a second separate them at that midway point. As they all turn, is lane number 8, Brandon Wilkes, that led them through the first turn. He still is looking strong down the second length. Just over 25 metres to go for all the swimmers in this. Brandon Wilkes from Brentford on the near side. Looks like he has the advantage with very little left to go for him. Working hard in lane number 3 is Mikolaj, coming back really strongly. No one will be catching our leader in this one in lane number 8. Into the wall with a time of 1:10.56, Brandon Wilkes. Second with Mikolaj, 1:11. Third, Rafe, 1:12. Heat 3 referee. In the third heat, in lane 1 is Todd Lung of Hatfield. Apollo Pop goes in 2 for Chelmsford. 3, Tobias Anderson, City of Norwich. 4 is San Choi, City of Cambridge. 5, Ricardo Di Maria, City of Norwich. 6 is George Sims of Hatfield. 7, Joshua Liebenberg, Newmarket, with Christopher Engel of Team Ipswich in lane number 8. Ricardo Di Maria from here, looks like he's turning first. He does, just in front of San Choi and Joshua Liebenberg, all on their way back now down the second length. The swimmers in the middle, Ricardo Di Maria, San Choi, and also Joshua Liebenberg are all very much in contention. Look on the far side, Todd Lung it is, who is accelerating through this final piece into the wall. Who's going to get it on the touch? I think it will be San Choi. We will see. On the touch, San Choi it is in front of Joshua Liebenberg and Todd Lung. Heat 4 referee. No swimmer in lane number 1. In 2 is Alfie Laram, City of Peterborough. 3, Reuben Walters from Runnymede. Noah Buchan in 4 for City of Norwich. 5 is Benjamin Palmer, Bishop Stortford. Ethan Woolsey in lane 6 for St Neot Swan. 7 is Jake Whitaker from Basildon Phoenix, and Hugo Harley, lane 8 for Watford. Benjamin Palmer looks from here like he's going to be the first to turn. 3 turners, 1 Noah Buchan, Benjamin Palmer, Reuben Walters. Nothing to choose between the 3 of those off the wall. It's Benjamin Palmer and Noah Buchan now beginning to pull away from the others. Benjamin Palmer just up, but has Noah Buchan got anything left down this final 15 metres? I think not. It is the power of Benjamin Palmer in lane number 5, who is going to be the one to take this heat. He does in front of, in second place, Noah Buchan, and third, Ethan Woolsey. So the results for the 100 metres backstroke for girls are on the board. Any withdrawals by 13:05, please. We move on to Heat 5, referee. Lane number 1 is Aryan Kubanbayev from Dunmo Athletic. 2, Cameron Baker, City of Peterborough. Perrin Marr of Hatfield goes in 3. 4 is Jake Maguire, City of Norwich. Jason Delope in lane 5 from West Suffolk. Jake Atkinson, Basildon Phoenix in lane 6. Jacopo Agosti from City of Cambridge in 7, with Nicholas Mitch Troy in lane number 8 from Thurrock. In lane 3, turning first, Perrin Marr in front of Jason Delope. Cameron Baker. They are the ones who are away, but look at this, a line of swimmers coming back now down this final 25 or so metres. Perrin Marr having another excellent swim here. Looks like he's tiring slightly. The 400 earlier may have taken out of him, so he leads away. Jake Maguire coming back strongly on him. Looks like he's going to be into second. It's Perrin who goes first. Jake second and Jason in third. Heat 6 of 9, referee. Lane 1, Jacob Schultz, City of Elidge. Xavier Zerban from Biggleswade is in 2. Thomas Fenwick, Team Luton in 3. 4 is Ethan Knights from Team Ipswich. 5, Jacob Chen, Watford. 6, Jacob Sugden from Newell. In lane 7 is Marley Carr from Harwich with Ewan Thompson of Hitchin in lane number 8. Last of our non-seeded heats. Turning first, Jacob in front of Thomas and Ewan, but not a second separates the top 5 with Ethan and Xavier very much in contention. Here we go down the last half of this one is lane number 5, Jacob Chen, who leads the way at this point in time. Could go any one of around 5 ways, so with 15 metres to go. Jacob Chen, but closing in Xavier Zerban, Thomas Fenwick and Ethan Knights alongside. The extra breath may have prevented some catching. It is Jacob Chen from Xavier Zerban and Ethan Knights. Heat 7 referee. One is Angus Cheng from City of St Albans. 2, Oliver Mear from Biggleswade. Charlie Birdsall goes in 3 for City of Cambridge. Lane 4, Oliver Fuller, also City of Cambridge. Niccolo Camilotti from Hatfield is in lane 5. Lane 6, Archie Harris Joy from City of Norwich. 7 is Jake Battle, Stowmarket, with lane 8, Zach Walker from Thurrock. Turning first in the middle, Oliver Fuller just in front of Archie Harris Joy, Jake Battle and Niccolo Camilotti. A second separating the top 5 again in this one as they all head back down the second length here. Still Oliver Fuller from City of Cambridge, who looks to be leading his way. 15 more metres to go for all in this. It will be, unless things change dramatically, Oliver Fuller who will be first into the wall. On the touch is going to be Oliver Fuller. Second goes to Archie Harris Joy, with Niccolo Camilotti taking third. Heat 8 referee. Away we go in this one. Bradley Humphreys in lane number 1 from Woodham. In 2 from Basildon is William Hughes. Chutkin Lau in lane number 3 with Hayden Hall in 4. Chutkin is from City of St Albans. Hayden Hall from Devon. Rafael Coriano in lane number 5 and Wilfred Warwick in 6, both City of Cambridge. Constantine Califas from Watford goes in lane 7. Lane 8, Janos Sepli. Hayden turns in front of Warwick and Chutkin as we head down in this penultimate heat of the morning. Hayden will be the first with 15 to go, but the race is very much closing in around him. Look at lane 5 moving. Rafael Coriano, and onto the wall it is. Rafael on the touch. Hayden second, and Chutkin rounding off the top 3. The 9th and final heat referee. Lane 1 is Mikhail Zarinov from Hitchin. No swimmer in lane 2. 3, Joshua Black, City of Cambridge. 4, Archie Tebbett from New Hall. 5, Jacob Bacon, City of Peterborough, with 6, Jaden Carter from Basildon Phoenix. Lane 7, Kieran Ng from City of Peterborough, with Patrick Nowak from City of Peterborough in lane number 8. As we turn, it's Archie Tebbett in front of Joshua Black and Jacob Bacon. All these swimmers are looking to make a final later on today. It's Archie Tebbett who leads this one, but as we saw in the last, much can change in those last few metres. I don't think so this time. I think it will be Archie Tebbett from New Hall in lane number 4 who will take this one. Under the flags he goes. He's going to be into the wall first. Well done to him. Second place, Jacob Bacon, and third to Joshua Black. Thank you for everyone's attendance this morning. We look forward to seeing you all back here later on this afternoon. Warm-ups are commencing at 13:30. Thank you.
And swimmers, of course, you may swim down for 10 minutes from now until 1 o'clock.